Controversial bill addressing selling minors for sex just took its next steps forward, but it's not without its hurdles. As ABC 10's Jeannie Nguyen found out, the bill's author says the way it passed today does not address an ongoing issue of minors being purchased for sex.
Alex, Assembly Bill 379 is known as the Survivor Support and Demand Reduction Act. It passed in the Assembly Public Safety Committee this morning after being amended. Its author, Assemblymember Maggy Krell, says she disagrees with the changes because it removed a portion that would have made it a felony to buy a 16 or 17-year-old for sex. Those in support of this new version say there's a reason for that.
Targeting the buyers, because that's who's fueling the sex trafficking industry.
Democratic Assemblymember Maggy Krell says her bill, AB 379, is aimed at protecting victims of sex trafficking. If it becomes law, it would dedicate funding to support survivors and law enforcement to prosecute sex buyers. It also initially made it a felony to solicit sex from minors ages 16 to 17. Even though the bill has bipartisan support, not all were on board with the bill in its original form.
The only way I was able to get it back on the calendar was to take an amendment that took out a key provision of the bill.
The portion of the bill addressing soliciting sex from a minor between ages 16 and 17 was removed, drawing criticism from Republican Assemblymember Tom Lackey.
Your original proposal was also to include protecting 16 and 17-year-old victims from these predators. For some reason, it was believed that it was inappropriate to proceed with that tenet.
Those in support of the changes say it could have criminalized teens in consensual relationships.
There were a lot of youth advocates and activists who were concerned about the way that automatic felonies levied against older teens in relationships with other minors.
Rights for Girls is a nonprofit aimed at protecting vulnerable girls and women. The organization disagreed with the change.
There is no scenario that we can think of where teenagers are engaging in a financial transaction. Or that prosecutors would waste their time going after teenagers who engage in consensual relationships.
Hours after the amended bill passed the Assembly Public Safety Committee, Governor Gavin Newsom released a statement saying, quote, "The law should treat all sex predators who solicit minors the same, as a felony, regardless of the intended victim's age. Full stop."
The bill now moves on to the Appropriations Committee. In response to the governor's comment, Assemblymember Krell says children purchased for sex are victims and those who knowingly purchase them should be charged with felonies. Alex.
All right, Jeannie, thank you so much.